Weston and Miami, two South Florida cities, totally different vibes, but one big question: which one is better for you? Today, I am going to compare them head to head, covering everything from food, weather, nature, traffic, pests, cost of living, real estate investments, and of course, culture. We are going to declare a clear winner in each of them, and stick around until the end because I will be naming the overall winner for you and me. So whether you are thinking about relocating, investing, or you're just curious about Weston versus Miami, you are in the right place. My name is Natalia Echeverri and I'm a real estate agent here in Weston Florida. So listen, if you want to learn how it's like to live, eat, work, sleep, and play in Weston, this is the place to be. Make sure you like and subscribe to my channel. But for now, let's get into Miami versus Weston. Which city is the best fit for you? Let's start with food, one of my favorite topics. All right, so Weston has a growing scene of international cuisines, right? We have authentic Italian, Colombian bakeries, beautiful sushi spots. We have weekend farmers market that are becoming more like a norm. It's it's cozy, it's clean, and it's super family friendly. Miami, it is a food powerhouse. You have iconic Cuban cafes, waterfront seafood spots, celebrity chef restaurants, and many other like fusion cuisine that you can count. But here's the thing, Miami can be pricey, and the experience sometimes leans more toward trendy than genuine, if you know what I mean. So in Weston, you might not have quite the same volume, but what you do is get consistency and community. So you walk into a restaurant and the owner probably knows your name and it feels very personal. So the winner, I'm giving it to Miami. But if you want the heart and consistency, of course, Weston holds its own beautiful spot. Let's move on to the weather. So South Florida weather is a thing that we all know. Both cities share the same tropical climate. This is South Florida, of course. Humid summers, quick afternoon thunderstorms, and glorious winters. But here's a fun difference. Weston is an inland and is surrounded by the Everglades. That means that it's slightly less windy, and during the hurricane seasons feels like a little more protected than Miami, which is in the coast, right? Of course, Miami's proximity to the ocean make it like breezier, a little bit more vulnerable to flooding and kind of lost the tides and all that. So as far as the winner, I'm gonna call this a tie. It really depends if you prefer ocean breeze or the Everglades calm. So it all depends on you. Now, nature and outdoors. Nature lovers, listen up. Weston is bordered by Everglades National Park. You can kayak, you can bike, you can bird watch within like meters of your house. Our parks here are stunning. Weston Regional Park, Peace Mountain Park, Emerald States, it's just green. It's part of the city design. Miami has beaches, and of course you can spend a day on South Beach, or you can take the kids to Crandon Park, or you name it. But what it gains is water access. It loses on the quiet space, and it's harder to disconnect in Miami. Winner, Weston. For the nature, the daily life, the serenity, Weston wins hand down. Now, something that I really not like, pests. This is Florida, let's be honest. Both cities have mosquitoes, palmetto bugs, and love bugs. But Miami, being more urban and near water, has more issues with rodents like sewer roaches, iguanas on the rooftop. Weston has bugs too, but because of the city master plan is better kept landscaping and is more proactive when it comes with pest control. You see them less and less because the city sprays, it's smaller, it's a suburb. So the winner goes to Weston because Weston, being smaller, being where it's located, it is more manageable. Now, traffic and commute. Miami is no joke. If you ever try to go to, like from Brickell to Doral at 5 p.m., you know the pain. Expressways are crowded, aggressive drivers everywhere, and parking, just forget about it. It's just like a crazy thing to even talk about it. Weston, different story. The city was built with flow in mind. You can get anywhere within 10 to 15 minutes. And if you're still only 25 minutes from Fort Lauderdale and about 40 to 50 from downtown Miami, depending on the hour, of course. So, who's the winner here? Weston, by a long shot. I can help it. Now, the cost of living. Here's where Weston really shines. Yes, Weston has a lot of luxury communities. Yes, we have $1 million homes, but overall, your cost per square foot is lower. Property taxes, lower. Insurance, lower. Grocery, gas, services, lower. Miami is one of the most expensive places to live in the States. I don't know if you knew that. Add tolls, valet fees, higher HOAs, and you start feeling everything just like really quick. So my winner here is Weston, absolutely. Real estate and investment. Real estate in Weston is about value and stability. Families or people move here for the A-rated schools, the quiet gated communities, the long-term quality of life, and properties hold their value and appreciation. That is very, very strong. Miami, on the other hand, is exciting, offers incredible investment potentials, especially in short-term rental zones. But there's more, it's rapidly booming. So some areas are booming, others declining. It requires more experience and research when it comes to investment. The winner depends on your strategy. For families and long-term investors, Weston, to me, will be the winner. But for short-term investors and risk takers, Miami will do it like no doubt. Now, the culture and community. This is personal for me. Weston is a very tight, multicultural, family-centered community. There are people from everywhere, from my country, Colombia, Venezuela, Brazil, Argentina, and so many others. And we all care about each other. There are local events, farmers market, yoga in the park, soccer games every weekend. So that is my vibe. Right? But Miami is electric, it's stylish, but it can also feel a little bit disconnected, in my opinion. So there is a lot of movement and, changes. People are there for business, partying, for opportunities, and that is great. I love it. But for roots, Weston is where you kind of grow. You know what I mean? So the winner for community and connection will be Weston, in my opinion. For nightlife and international flair will be Miami. So I really want to give you my final verdict. So let's do this. I'm gonna go food, Miami. Weather is a tie. Nature goes for Weston. Pests goes for Weston. Traffic goes for Weston. Cost of living goes for Weston. Real estate depend on your goals. And for culture, I will do Weston again. So that is Weston 5, Miami 1, and 2 ties. If you want a peaceful, green family first that still keeps you and your family close to South Florida's excitement, Weston might be perfect for you. But if you're thinking about moving, I would love to help you. Again, my name is Natalia Echeverri. I'm with Coldwell Banker. You know what? If you click on the description below, I have a Calendly link. We can set up a 30 minutes free consultation. I specialize in helping buyers relocate, find their dream home, investors to discover opportunities that feels like home. So please don't hesitate. I would love to set up that call with you, meet over a Zoom call, and talk about everything that we just went through. Thank you so much for being here with me, and I will see you next week.